Welcome back everybody to Grand Cross. Okay, today we have probably one of the hardest final bosses, Merlin and Escanor, and we're going to try to hit above the top 10%. Everyone seems to be using the new Elizabeth, and she's great, except for the part that I don't have her, and I'm sure a lot of you don't either. So you can use Juviole if you have that collab character, because her Holy Relic actually it's going to give everyone in PvE a buff of like anything off of their current buffs. But I think that's more important for if you have her, because she's going to give buffs to everyone else on top of that. And since I don't have new Elizabeth, I'm actually going to use Red Sariel, which is going to give a different type of goddess buff for the allies right here, especially if they do not take damage from enemies during their turn. Their attack increases by 40% for 2 turns. So I think that's going to be great. We have Tristan, we have Dark Mayhel, we have LR Liz, and I think this is going to be great. We gotta run and keep trying to get ult here. And the score you want to do is, the only one you don't click is ultimate moves. You need that, but it's 10% for without food, so we're not going to use food either. Everyone's HP defense except for Tristan. And we also are doing this goddess artifact card set, number 36. So let's see if we can do this. Now this is I've ran it once so far. It's really freaking hard. You're gonna be in phase 1 for most of this battle, and we have 8 turns to pull this off to get the max score here that we can. So I'm gonna say let's go for moving Liz. Actually, we want to do attacks slowly, so use Liz and then Tristan. Let's try to get ultimate as fast as possible here for all of the characters. Now you'll also have to keep in mind that Merlin has gauge control on you, and they do this kind of ignite thing. Frost is kind of like ignite with your defense being lowered, but they also do have ignite that Escanor has too. But we want to use these cleanses as much as possible, so we're gonna try to get her ultimate. Hopefully this does the trick if we don't get gauge controlled from Merlin. So you have to kill Merlin first, because Escanor will be immune to dying if you try to kill him first, I believe. So my mistake here is now they have the buff, and Liz's attack is the buff strip on this team. Okay, we do have Gage here, and he's got his taunt, so I would say let's just this isn't gonna do anything special. I should have you know what I didn't do? I didn't recharge her ultimate there. That's my mistake. So there's a lot you have to keep in mind with this one to make sure it goes according to plan. And your turns are going to stack up real fast. You'll feel like you're sitting in phase 1 forever. So he's still got his taunt up, but Tristan's ult has buff strips, so that's great. And we're going to go for her first. You don't want to merge these because you're going to need a lot of Liz cards. think we'll be able to kill her here. This is definitely going better than my first run. So I think Red Sariel is definitely better than doing Violet. I think she's more for if you have new Liz, which I don't. So let's recharge this, and then will I be able to kill? Oh, this is looking way better than my first attempt. Alright, starting off good. I'm gonna say just recharge Liz. We want Tristan to have his ultimate as many times as possible for that buff strip. Hopefully they don't gauge control either of us. I think she is right here. Yup, there's it. That's our problem right here. But you didn't do it to Tristan. She completely lost her gauge. We need to do this without. Let's see if we can get her down here. Wow. Okay. This is a way better team. I didn't think I'd be able to do it that fast. How many turns was that? Tristan is amazing, by the way. I can't say that enough in any of these videos. Oh, we almost made 9,000 on that. How many turns was that? Not dying. Remove 10 debuffs. Remove 10 buffs. That recovery. Did you need recovery on this? Within 8 turns, but I don't remember how many turns that was. Okay, let's see where we were on this. Top 3%. That was way higher than I thought for this. I can't believe it. So you do not need new Elizabeth for this. You get in the top 3. And that's the best you can get for rewards. So I would say shoot for the stars on this team. That's going to be great. And then here's the rewards. Seems I don't have this cosmetic. But definitely you're going to want to invest in these, the Super Awakened coins. They got some neat stuff in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I hope to see you in the next one. Please, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Help the channel grow. We're about to hit 1,000. So tell your friends. Whoever needs Grand Cost guides, let me know what kind of stuff you want me to make. And I hope to see you again. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed.